I duck. So today we're going to do a quick and simple design. I mean, it requires a bit of technique, do you know what I mean? But it's kind of cool, so we're going to do it. Anyway, I'm not going to explain it because we're just going to show you. Okay, come on. So I am using Aleana. She has come out to play. I love the K. On all of our Aleana products that we sell, because we are the UK distributor for Aleana, which is Practice Fingers, we have our own branding on. We're going to use clean-up solution. Do you think I might have bashed it a little bit?
I think you have banged that ball, haven't you?
I might have dropped that a few times. Oh, I up. Like, can you just, I mean, Aleana's behaving, but the tip is not. So we're going to imagine this is either a natural nail, and if you can grow your natural nails this long, I'm very jealous. Very jealous, because my nails do not like growing like that. Mine just grow flat and thin and horrible, and always have done. So that's not going to change since I'm 45. We're going to use the base coat. Now the base coat is going to give you maximum adhesion. You barely need any. So you just need to splay the brush and let that go on super, super thin.
Splay the brush is definitely going to be on a t-shirt because you say it more than any other thing now.
You just have to splay it. Splay?
Splay the brush.
Oh, splay the brush or fan it, whatever you want to call it. But when I say fan the brush, I always think somebody's going to be fanning it with a fan. Like you're kind of pressing it so it looks like a fan. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because in my head, it makes perfect sense. And that doesn't always make sense to everybody else. That's the issue we have sometimes. So, nice and thin. We're going to cure that for 30 seconds. So you literally just pull it off. Look at that, pop it in the lamp. And our lamps have a sensor, and as soon as you break the sort of beam, it comes on, and as soon as you pop the finger in the lamp, it just comes on. It's amazing. Don't even have to press the timer. And I'm going to use 2 colours today that are from a brand new collection that I absolutely love. It is my favourite collection we've ever done. It's that nice. I want to eat it. Not recommended. Don't eat it, please don't. We're going to use these 2 colours. So New York by day and LA by night. I mean, LA, one of my favourite places in the world. It's a beautiful blue that has a hint of purple. It's so nice. So this is LA by day. Look at the creamy texture. It's beautiful. And then the other colour, which is New York by day, is this most beautiful Bottega green. Oh, look at that. I just think those colours would look quite cool together, so that's what I'm going to use today. I'm going to use the fade brush as well in this design, which is our ombre brush. So it's dense at the bottom, and then you've got these feather-like tiny bristles at the top, which are going to help you create a ombre. So I will show you the ombre. And I'm going to use the LA colour at the top. And I'm going to bring this down about halfway. Look at the pigment. And then we're going to use the ombre brush and tap, tap, tap. So first of all, you make a pass over that line where you're literally just tapping. We're going to go from one side to the other. Once you've done that, we're going to start to move down the nail. You can see how we're moving down, we're going slightly lower. So every pass that you do over there, you're going to move slightly below, and you're kind of going to do sort of 3 to 4 passes over that. And you can see, look at, you get a nice ombre. So pop that in the lamp.
Ombre.
Ombre. Ombre. Ombre.
Making new words up there.
Ombre. Ombre. Arriba. So 30-second cure. We're going to repeat the process, but with the New York colour. over the top. Now, the reason I haven't left this colour wet and I have cured it is because I do not want these colours to mix together, because they will not make a nice colour if they are both wet. If they are not wet, it's fine. And what I'll do is, once I've ombrayed this and it's in the lamp, I will show you exactly what I mean. So again, tap, tap, tap. And this is your first pass over the product. And then we're going to come slightly further down. And I've got a nice ombre. We can do that 2 times. So, and I'm going to show you what I was talking about. It's important. New York by day, LA by day. Now let's just mix these. And you'll get this kind of turquoisey colour, which I think goes, it's a little, don't get me wrong, it's quite a nice colour, but it's a bit grey, a bit muted, a bit not bright. It's not the colour what I want. I want them to just fade into each other. So if you want to do that with any colours when you're doing an ombre, do them one at a time and cure each layer. It doesn't really matter which way you do this. I'm just going to do the green. You could do the purple or the green, or the bluey purple or the green, but I'm just going to do the green, so we've got that bit done. Plus this bottle is open. Make sure that your brush is completely free of product, and it is as symmetrical as you can get it. Sometimes I see people using them where they kind of clogged up with a bit of product, and I'm like, that's not going to give you a nice blend. And if they do start sticking together with product, clean that out. Flatten it out before you use it again. Pop that in. So when I'm coming to clean my brush, it's going in clean-up solution, and I'm folding a lint-free pad over it, and I am just wiggling that out and pulling it straight, so you get all the product out of it, and it stays nice and fluffy. I'm gonna use the colour LA by day. Which favourite place in LA, Adam?
Well, I've been to Santa Monica like 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
And then the only other place I've been, Silver Lake. We got in an Uber.
Yeah.
Took us an hour to get there because of the traffic. And also we were in an Uber, like a share one. So we had to drop this Korean lady off at Amtrak.
Yeah.
And then go to Silver Lake.
Where's Amtrak?
It's like in the central LA, like at the main central train station.
Oh, right, okay.
And then we went to meet Pollyanna. She's an actress in The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Met her, had breakfast with her, and then hopped in an Uber on the way back as well.
And that's it?
Yeah. And so I've been to Santa Monica 4 times. So like Venice and Santa Monica.
Oh, well, see, that's what I mean. Venice Beach is just absolutely amazing. Such a beautiful place to go, because for me, it's the people watching. The people watching down Venice Beach, I could literally stay there. It's my dream to have an apartment on Venice Beach that I can just go to, maybe retire there, I don't know. Be nice, wouldn't it? Oh.
Yeah, I would quite happily have a place in LA.
Yeah, I absolutely love Venice Beach, and I've been to Encino, been around there, it's quite
You're
nice.
just trying to find Michael Jackson's old house, weren't you?
I did go to Michael Jackson's old house.
Oh, you actually went to it?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Not even tried, just found it.
We got an Uber there. And Melrose. It's not Melrose Place, it's Melrose Drive or something like that. It isn't actually Melrose Place like you.
But people just say to go to Melrose.
Yeah, it's
on Melrose.
That Melrose for shopping is incredible. I absolutely love it. Tell me your favourite place in LA if you've ever been, and if you live there, have you got a spare bed? So the next stage of this is we're going to put base coat on again, and I know you're thinking, what the hell are you doing? But base coat is the next stage, because I need great adhesion again because we're not finished. We're just not finished yet. Nice and thin again in the lamp. Then, what we need to do, why am I singing everything today? Oh, I've had some chocolate. You're going to take Acrogel. So this is clear as day. It's our clear Acrogel. So when you get it, it comes like this. You are going to break that seal by peeling that little cap off. And what we're going to do today is do a little bit of mixing. So I'm going to get out probably 2 pea sizes. 2 pea sizes. Or a big fat pea. A big fat, what they called? What are fat peas called, Adam? They're called a
marrow fat.
Marrow fat, that's the one. And then we're going to get top coat. My top coat bottle's looking a little bit tragic. I did just complain and say I need a new one. So we're going to sort of do 2 sort of blobs, one on top and one at the side. Important because we're going to do a bit of spreading. I feel like we're baking today. I've purposely bent my spatula. I love to have a little bend because I can just easily go.
It's like a hockey puck.
Oh my god.
Not a puck, like a hockey
stick. Yes.
Just on the wrong side.
So we're just going to mix a bit of top coat into this. So I want you to do it quite flat. Right, so we're going to scoop this up and we're going to place this on. Then we're going to take the Meakin scrape brush.
I don't know why, but the colours here and that are sort of making me think toothpaste here. Because blue and green tends to be like a toothpastey colour, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that sort of looked like toothpaste.
A little bit. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's not toothpaste, Adam.
I'm kind of totally lost as to what you're doing here.
I know.
Because you never said in the
And I haven't
intro.
discussed this with you. And so I normally do discuss it with you, but not today, Adam. Sorry.
I haven't got a clue.
So we're just going to let that sit on top of there for a minute. And I'm just going to sweep over it so it's quite thin.
That was top coat you mixed it with?
Yeah.
So is that going to
It'll have
a sticky layer?
It will help it have less of a sticky layer.
Less of it.
Yeah. Because if we get this little bit and we'll put this on this nail. Yeah, this little tiny, Luke, I'm sorry if you've got a nail that small. I'm sorry. I feel sorry for you. Just going to cure that and show you. So this isn't really going to move a great deal. Let me pull this out. It will have a slight sticky layer, but then if we wipe it, it will be quite shiny. See? You see it's quite shiny? Even though we've wiped the sticky layer off. And you don't normally get that with Acrogel. Now you're going to take the Pammy Pickle Upper. I think this is going to come off again. If it comes off, I'm going to bring. And you're going to draw lines through the product. They don't need to be like straight lines. They're literally just demarcations. So you're giving the entire nail texture. And you can kind of keep doing this until you're happy with the texture. And I notice I'm wiping the Pammy Pickle Upper every time. So I'm going in with a clean Pammy Pickle Upper because else it will have lots of product all congealed on to the nail. So we're creating this crazy pattern. The reason I'm going from sort of in this direction rather than sort of going like this on the nail is because it'll create an illusion of length because it's running from top to bottom.
So if you did it the other way, it would be look a little bit fat.
Yeah, it'd look a bit fatted, and that's like same with fashion, isn't it?
So I should wear a downward stripy top.
Yeah, you'd look way thin.
Wow.
You'd look amazing, Adam.
I'm gonna get them. I'll be like model and everything.
Yeah. So now we're going to get that and pop that into the lamp. And we can still see the colours coming through. Now, if you're a nail artist that does competitions, this technique can be used to create wood, like a wood bark effect as well. And that's kind of where it comes from. But we like bringing it to the salon. I want you to cure that for 60 seconds. And then we can sort of feel that slight sticky layer. We're just going to wipe off the sticky layer with the clean up solution. Then we're going to take liquid chrome. So I'm going to use two different colours. We've got Prism and we've got Chameleon. And we're going to see how well this will chrome. So we're going to do random patches. We're going to do some here. We're going to do some here. You have to shake the bottom. Some there. So we have these multi-tones going on. And I'm just going to burnish this in. And you really want to burnish it in because you've got those nooks and crannies. You want to make sure that you really do burnish it in. And what the rubber dubbers will do, these will actually take off any excess. And then we can kind of clean it. And it's going to take off any excess. And it looks cool already, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That is super cool. I love it. I love, love, love it. Now you can top coat it, just leave it like that.
It's like from the overhead, because of the angle, it looks like it's only, and then if you shift it, yeah, so you can see the bottom, yeah. Good.
It's cool, isn't it? So now, first, what I'm going to do now is base coat it. Base coat's going to help fill in the recesses. So you want to let that base coat kind of sit into those recesses. "30-second cure, and then we will finish with a top coat.
So, because your base coat went there, does that not sort of remove fill in the gaps? Or because they're chromed?
It does.
Because they're chromed, you still see the...
Exactly. Because the chrome sits within the recesses, you still see the effect of...
So you'll have a smooth nail, but...
Yeah.
It'll look...
textured. Yeah. So we're going to top coat now.
So is the reason you base coat before you top coat?
Because if you base coat before, it's going to give you better adhesion. You're not going to get any peeling because it's so textured.
You could just do 2 top coats.
You could do 2 top coats, but I want to make sure it has longevity, because Aleana's going to wear this for a while. So you want to make sure that top coat sits on as smooth as you can. You're always going to have a little bit of texture, but you could, you could add more top coat if you needed to. Have a look at it on the side. You can always tickle your top coat into any recesses and pop that in the lamp. You can see that it's smooth, but it actually looks textured. Look at that. It's pretty crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love it. And you could add anything. You could use that as your base and you could go wild. I mean, I kind of feel like I want to file through and see what that would look like, but we could be here all day, though. But there are lots of different things you can do with that technique. Have you ever mixed your acrygel with a top coat to change the viscosity of it? Because it does work. You do need to sort of lay it quite thin so any bubbles can come to the surface and pop. So it's still transparent, but yeah, it kind of works. So you can use it for multiple things, and that's what I love about our products. You can just mix and match and create new stuff. So there you are. I hope you've enjoyed that little video. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram and Facebook, TikTok, all the social stuff, all the socials. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Ta-da!